Hey everyone, it's Metal Monday. Hopefully people will be in the house for Metal Monday. I feel like my camera is really fuzzy. Does it look as fuzzy to you as it does on my phone, or is that just because my phone is a little blurry? Can anyone tell me, is this blurry? Can you see this okay? I wonder if I should, whoop, there we go. Probably should have done that before. Clean. All right, much better now. Awesome, good. Good afternoon, happy Monday, everyone. I hope you're having awesome days.
Here, hello. Yes, it's been a long weekend. You can tell when the glasses come out. Absolutely. I am definitely over the contacts. I wore them all weekend long for the Reach the Beach, and my eyes are ready for a little bit of a break. So I'm trying to be a responsible glasses contacts wearer and actually put the glasses in when I need them. So hopefully some more people will show up. I didn't do a very good job of reminding everyone that it's Metal Monday because I was busy this morning catching up on life, which is so boring, I know. For those that don't know, I am Danny. I am Irish Eyes 1982 on Instagram and Twitter. I blog at weightoffmyshoulders.com, which you can kind of tell behind me, weight off my shoulders. Ooh, ooh. So what I was going to share about today was my experience at Reach the Beach this weekend. So I actually got to run Reach the Beach with New Balance, which was such a cool, wicked, awesome experience. It was amazing. Here is the sweet metal. It's so cool. I love it. Doubles as a bottle opener, so you know I really enjoy that. Shockingly enough, though, got it on Saturday, have not actually used it to open a bottle yet, and I'm actually kind of disappointed with myself. I really should have been a better beer runner and have used it by now, but I did not. So maybe I will make sure to rectify that this weekend. So for those that don't know, Reach the Beach is a 200-mile relay race from Laconia, New Hampshire, down to Hampton Beach. So you start at the Brettonwood Ski Lodge, and then you run 200 miles down to Hampton Beach. So we were a team of 12. So hello, everyone. Check out this sweet metal. Reach the Beach, as I said, 200-mile relay race. So I was a team of 12 with some other bloggers that New Balance has put together. Pretty much everyone was from Boston or New York, which was cool. So we had some local bloggers as well as some mainstream media as well. We had a couple editors from Shape and Redbook, which was really cool to be able to meet all of these lovely ladies. So we were a team of 12 ladies. We kicked off at 6:30 in the morning on Friday morning. So we did the drive up to New Hampshire on Thursday. We started bright and early Friday morning. And so in the relay, there's 12 people. Every person runs 3 legs. So basically, runner 1 passes off to runner 2 passes off to runner 3. There's 6 people per van. So I was the last runner of van 1, so I handed off to the first runner of van 2, and then we would drive our van down to meet up with them when the 6 were done, and then we would begin the whole process over and over again. So you kind of do legs 1 through 12, and then everyone starts again from the beginning. And so each person runs 3 times. So I, in total, ran about 19.8 miles. So my first leg was 10.9, 5.8, and then 3.1. So I ran probably about like 9 a.m. on Friday morning, again at, it was like 11 p.m. Friday night, and then I ran again at like 9:30 in the morning on Saturday. It was crazy. So that's the thing that really throws you off is, one, you don't really sleep because you're in a van, or how Reach the Beach has it set up is that you actually go to this place called Tent City, and they have tents all set up, and that's where you sleep. And by sleep, I mean like a 2-hour nap. I actually opted to not go in a tent, and I slept in a van with a nice like seat buckle up my bum, which was uber comfortable, but I actually was able to get like 3 hours of sleep, which was more sleep than I got in all of the Ragnar that I did back in May. So I was pretty pumped about that. So you start from the ski lodge, and then you run all the way down to Hampton. So basically, like, while our van is running, the other van gets to like chill out. So when we started it off, and so when all 6 of us went, we actually went to White Lake State Park, and I got to swim. It was gorgeous. I cannot even wait to tell you guys in a blog post and show you some more pictures. It was gorgeous. New Hampshire, if you don't know, is wicked hilly. There was a lot of elevation gains and losses, so my first leg was 10.9 miles and was the toughest leg in the entire Reach the Beach. So that was interesting. So in total, you end up going down, but along the way, you had ups and downs, ups and downs. So it was kind of like hurt your quads, hurt your hamstrings, hurt your quads, hurt your hamstrings. It was like back and forth, up and down the whole way. And I really wanted to push myself this weekend. I told myself that I wanted to see what I could do on tired legs. I wanted to see what I could really do on the hills. And so I basically left everything I had out on the course. It was hot. There wasn't a lot of shade. There weren't a lot of people to see because we were so early in the morning. Teams started throughout the morning. So it was all about focusing on how I felt and being able to stay motivated. And I kid you not, I was shocked that my first leg finished up in a 7:40 pace. It was definitely tough at the end because it kind of like ended up leveling out and there was no one else around. And so it was just like me running, hoping that I was going the right way and being like, am I ever going to get to the end? And so that was tough, but I really tried to dig deep, focus on fueling, see what I was doing well. The cool thing was that my team actually got to see me throughout the 11 miles. So like every couple miles they stopped to give me water if I needed a snack or a little bit of motivation. So that was super cool. So it was nice to be able to see a familiar face, especially because we also had a videographer with us. So someone was filming us the whole time. And let me tell you, it is hard to try to look cute and worry about filming and coming down a hill at the same time, all at the same time. And usually I like tweet and take pictures and do just like social media, but I was in the mountains. There was no reception, so I couldn't really tweet or share anything until later runs. So my night run and my next morning run were in, I guess, more civilized and more social media friendly places in New Hampshire, which was nice because I really thrive off of being able to share my journey with everyone while I'm out there running. So that was something that was a little more difficult because I don't run with music. So it's just kind of me and the few people around me. So one thing that sets kind of the Reach the Beach and the Ragnars aside from other races as well is a lot of people will mark down their kills. So what that means, it sounds a lot worse than it is. It's basically that every person you pass counts as a kill. So that was something that was really great to focus on when you didn't have music and you didn't have people around you, was just trying to focus on the next person that you saw in front of you. So that gave me a lot of motivation, especially the first leg and the second two, because I was just so tired. So my second run was, as I said, like just after 11 p.m. It was 5.8 miles, and the first 2 miles were great, and the last 3 miles were up a highway, gradual incline for 3 miles, and it was really deflating. Like, it was really hard to stay focused because it was so pitch black. So I was trying to just take in the stars. Like, you are in New Hampshire, there are no other lights. The stars, I have never been so crystal clear to look at. You could see the Milky Way. I mean, it was gorgeous, but there was nothing else around. Like, it was basically me and my light looking down, trying not to trip. I also tried not to get hit by cars because it was near the highway, so people were coming off the highway and not really slowing down, which was a little difficult. And then I didn't really have that great of a cell reception, but I was able to like text my team how close I was to coming in to kind of give them the heads up on that. But the gradual climb, I'm not going to lie, sucked. Like my time, I was really excited. I was like still sub 8, like rocking 7:55, going strong. And then I started going up the climb, and I realized the pace was just dropping. It was like 8:28, 8:34, 8:40 something. Like, it was just, my legs were like, we cannot go up any faster. You can try, but it is not working. And I wasn't passing anyone. It was just, I was getting passed by all of these people. And I was like, you know what, I'm trying my hardest, and that's all I can do. But I just kept thinking about how when I would be done, I would get to take a nap. And that, when you are like kind of delirious, a nap is going to motivate you that much. So as soon as I was done, we were able to, our van was off for the next few hours until we had to take over for van 2. So Tent City was cool to see all the other teams together, and what's awesome is that I know people on a lot of other teams, so I saw some friends, I saw some Teddy's team teammates, and they were all out there, and so it was awesome to give them a hug midway through, or to be able to, text them and see what leg they were on. A couple of my friends were the same runner that I was, so we could compare paces or compare thoughts on how the course was, but no matter what, in the end, we were focusing on this. This was the eye of the prize. And what I learned at the end, on a bus on the way to the finish line, was that I got a separate medal for having done Ragnar in May. So at the finish line, I got to pick up this amazing piece of artwork, as well as a special overboard medal that people got for doing both. So it was awesome. I would highly recommend a relay race to anyone that is interested. Please feel free to, and any sort of questions you have my way, I would love to share more about it, and I will be posting more about it on the blog once I finally come out of this Reach the Beach hangover that I've got going on. You can see the glasses are out, which means I am completely exhausted, but coffee is really helping and trying to get back to a normal sleep schedule. I'm really wondering how long it takes to come out of this haze that is the Reach the Beach haze. I'm thinking it might be like a week or so, but we will see, because I have a half marathon next weekend, so it better happen soon. So thank you guys for tuning in this week to hear a little bit about Reach the Beach. I will be sure to post all of the details on the blog, so check it out, weightoffmyshoulders.com, and come see me on Periscope, Twitter, Instagram, IrishEyes1982. Catch you guys later. Have a good one.